Hey guys, and thanks for joining me for yet another video. In this presentation, we're going to be taking a look at how to make curried beef. In this video, we're also going to be showing all the steps leading up to it, including seasoning that meat and all the prep steps leading up to actually serving this meal. So, without further ado, let's get into this menu. So today we're going to be cooking some beef, some stewing beef. So I'm just going to be taking this beef out of the packaging and checking it out, making sure I don't need to cut off any set of fat or stuff like that, or maybe I might need to cut it into smaller pieces. Yep, it looks like it. So I'm just going to rinse this first and then wash it in vinegar and lime, and then I'm going to be seasoning it. So I'm about to season up some beef, and I'm also going to be seasoning some chicken in this meantime, 2 chicken breasts. So first thing first, we're going to start with some, it doesn't have any particular order. I'm just going to do half a teaspoon of black pepper, then half a teaspoon of dry mustard. Then we're going in with some green seasoning. I'll take a tablespoon here and half a tablespoon over here. I'm going to go in with my optional chili flakes. It's definitely optional. You don't need this. Since we already use black pepper, you could totally neglect this stage. Next, we'll go in with chicken base seasoning. We'll put a tablespoon here and half a tablespoon there. Some onion powder, half a teaspoon. Garlic powder, half a teaspoon in both. Half a teaspoon of minced ginger and minced garlic in both. Half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of parsley flakes. Same with the chives, half a teaspoon of chopped chives. Now, as far as the chicken goes, it's all the way seasoned, and as far as the beef goes, we're going to be making this into curry. It would have been all the way seasoned apart from the fact that it's going to be a curry dish, so I added extra bit of help. So first I'm going to put in a half a teaspoon of Amchar Masala. So this is Geera. I put half a teaspoon there. And then I have some Madras curry from Trinidad. I'm going to be putting about, I would say, a good tablespoon of curry into this beef. We're just going to give this a mix to incorporate, and this is going to soak for at least an hour before I cook it. And the chicken is also ready to be mixed and put to soak as well. But yeah, so just integrate these flavors, and this is ready. So here we have our beef that's been seasoned. As you saw, we seasoned the beef. So that's prepped and ready to go. To my cooking pot, I put 2 tablespoons of oil, which I will now be turning on the stove to medium high on it, and we'll let that heat up. In the meantime, I'll show you all the prep. I have 4 medium-sized potatoes chopped. I also have 2 carrots finely cubed, so they're small like that. And I have 2 onions chopped. I'm not going to be using all, but I just prepped it anyways because it is curry. I also have some masala on the side. I'll be using that throughout, and I'll show you the measurements as we go, as well as some jeera. Some minced ginger and garlic is mandatory. Chicken base seasoning. I have some green seasoning here as well. And I have my curry. So to my 2 tablespoons of that curry, I added a half cup of water. I'm going to add my 3rd tablespoon of curry. I like a dense curry. I'm going to estimate what a tablespoon is. Yeah. So it's going to be 3 tablespoons in total. However, I like to start the 2 and then mix in the 3rd one. So this is going to sit on standby till I'm ready for it. So to your hot oil, you're going to add in 1 cup of onions. And with that, we're going to put in a full teaspoon of minced garlic. right? And then you're gonna give that a stir and allow that to caramelize for about 3 minutes on a medium-high heat. Just mix it. So after 3 minutes, we're back here with our caramelized onion and ginger. So to that now is where we're gonna add our curry paste. We're gonna be adding that directly to that right now. We're gonna give it a stir to incorporate, and we're gonna let this caramelize for 2 minutes without mixing it. You could just, so after 2 minutes of your curry cooking into your onion and ginger mixture, the point of doing that is to cook the curry because you want the paste to separate. You'll see it's gonna start separating, so you want to cook your curry first before you you know, add stuff to it. I don't know if you guys ever had a really bad curry that was grainy. Well, this is one way to take out the graininess out of your curry. So you let this stay on medium heat till it you'll see like the curry starts to separate from the oil. So you'll see that, and that's how you know your curry is cooked. And at that point is when I could add it now or later, but I'm gonna start adding in things like my Geera. So I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of Geera and 1 teaspoon of Amchar Masala. So once you add your Geera and your masala to the pot, you're gonna just mix that into your curry. So to that cup that you originally had your curry paste in, I added 1 cup of boiling hot water, and to that we're going to be adding that. So we're just going to mix to integrate it. It's going to be kind of like a thicker paste. That's what you want. You want that. So you just mix that in. Mind you, all there is your curry spices and your onion and your garlic. So next, in about a minute from now, we're adding our seasoned beef. So that goes right into your curry now that your curry powder's been processed. Now you're not gonna throw this out or rinse this. You're gonna have this on the side because we're gonna add some water to this, 1 cup eventually, and it's gonna go in there just with this sauce in a little while. So we're just gonna mix this meat into this sauce right now. So right as you mixed in your meat nicely, as you can see, it's a nice, rich, golden curry. You want that. That's what you want. So then you'd go in with your green seasoning at this point. And I like to add in a full tablespoon of green seasoning. Actually, we're going to put 2 right now. And then we're going to go in with 1 tablespoon of chicken base seasoning, 1/2 teaspoon of minced ginger, and 1/2 teaspoon of minced garlic. And we're going to mix those ingredients into that thick paste right now. Right after mixing that in, we are going to add 2 cups of boiling hot water to that bowl that had our meat in it. We're going to just stir it around just to get the balance of that seasoning that was left behind. And we're going to add that 2 cups of water right now to our meat. We're going to give it a mix. And what we're going to do right now is our timer for 40 minutes because that's the maximum amount of cook time. And we're going to turn our fire down to medium low. And we're going to get our cover and cover this pot. And we're not going to come back here till around 20 minutes has passed. So we'll check that in 20 minutes from now out of that 40-minute timer, and then we're going to add in our last ingredients. So it's been 20 minutes later on our beef cooking in our curry sauce. So what we're going to do next is we are going to be adding in, it's been 20 minutes, so we're gonna add in for our last 20 minutes the carrots, and then you add in the potatoes. And you're gonna turn your fire up from medium low to medium high. You're gonna give this a mix to incorporate, and this is where you add in the last of your onions. And give it a mix to incorporate and let it cook for the last 20 minutes. So in the last 5 minutes of cook time, well, there's actually 6 minutes, I'm just gonna add in 3 tablespoons of coconut milk to this. It's still on a medium-high fire, and I'm just gonna integrate that into this curry. Hey guys, so I'm back. I just put a teaspoon of parsley flakes over top, and I'm just gonna mix that in. This curry is completely cooked all the way. I just turned off the stove. The time has passed. The last 6 minutes we were waiting for. So as you can see, it's a nice thick paste. This is gonna be served with over a bed of vegetable rice and salad on the side.